iHeart Podcasts. Hear more Gold 101.7 podcasts.
Playlists and listen live on the free iHeart app. It's time for our podcast. Whoa.
Don't say you don't learn nothing on this show. I take you through where the word jaywalking comes from and the history of jaywalking. I always thought years ago that jaywalking was, well, we'd see it on American TV shows like The Brady Bunch. I thought it meant just walking on a diagonal. It means walking across a street where there isn't a pedestrian crossing.
Of course, I know that.
And where has the name come from? You'll find it very interesting.
The origins thereof. Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms to the pub test. If you're getting your chicken snitty and chips, don't be wiping up the gravy with some garlic bread.
Why not?
Well, apparently mopping up your sauce with bread doesn't pass the pub test.
In a restaurant, you can do what you like at home.
Oh, the J&A Arms, it's all happening.
We're going to talk about sleep. We've done early mornings for so long now. What's it done to our bodies? How long will it take us to adjust? We thought we'd go to the world's best sleep expert. And it's one thing to put yourself to sleep. What happens if you're trying to go to sleep next to someone who has the weirdest sleep patterns?
Yeah.
Tribal Drum is beating for This Is What I Sleep With.
And another finalist for Gets My Ghoulies, finalist number 2, coming up in this podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy.
We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But are you an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Well, hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you very much for your asking.
The 9th of December. I thought today was the 8th of December, but it's the 9th of December.
And that means that our book launch is tonight.
That is true.
We are going to be launching our book, Pump Up the Jam, 20th of Jonesy and Amanda, thanks to Booktopia. We're having a big launch tonight. Furnace and the Fundamentals are going to be playing. What do we cut a ribbon? What do we do?
Then we just cut a rug.
And cut the cheese.
No, we're not going to cut the cheese. Because I got all confused because my sister's birthday I thought was on the 7th, but that's on the 6th. And my daughter-in-law's birthday I thought was today, but that was yesterday. So I sent her a text at 8:30 last night. I said, I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just a day out. I'm out of whack.
Right.
So happy birthday.
They should have a range of birthday cards that say that.
Yeah.
People still buy birthday cards, or is the birthday text enough?
Oh, I like getting a nice birthday card. I like sending one. I like a funny one.
That could be a pub test. Does a birthday text pass the pub test?
What, are you going to get calls? Is that what's happening?
No, I'm going to ask people not to call.
Yeah, I don't want someone calling me.
Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant for the pub test.
No.
No, I don't want calls. I don't want anyone to call me.
Don't call us.
I'm happy with the birthday text.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm not on Facebook, so people's
me
birthdays
neither.
come and go, and I don't know. Everyone knows everyone else's third cousin's birthday because of Facebook.
No, Facebook is a time waster's paradise.
Unless you're having a birthday, because everyone then knows your birthday.
I can't deal with it. Although, I probably wouldn't have missed my sister's birthday or my daughter-in-law's birthday had I been on Facebook.
Yeah, true.
That's the whole problem there.
Let's get to what's great today,
What's
shall
great?
we? Everyone's a winner. We have this to give away to every single caller who makes it to air today. A Lindt Dubai-style chocolate
Did you say
bag.
Dubai or Dubai?
Or you can say what you like.
Yep.
Lindt Dubai, do you prefer that? Lindt Dubai-style chocolate available at Lindt chocolate shops and on lindt.com.au. This is the thing. Lindt Dubai chocolate is the bomb.
Why is it so good?
Well, you've got some in front of you.
Why don't you crack yours?
Why don't you eat yours?
No, I want to give that to my daughter-in-law for a birthday.
Birthday text or birthday Lindt chocolate?
The land of chocolate.
Taste that.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, I'm learning.
That is seriously good.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Yum.
You want some, Brian?
No, thanks.
Oh.
That is delicious. Oh.
What's the junk in the middle?
That's why it's called Dubai chocolate.
Oh,
It's got
it's
pistachio. It's got
Yep.
biscuity bits. That is delicious.
Got wealth.
Oh, yum.
Yum, very good.
That's anyway. Everyone who makes it to air today is going to get those noises we've just made.
This is Super Dupes.
Have you forgotten how the show goes?
No, I've just got chocolate all in my
Or a
mouth.
chocolate mouth.
Action-packed show today. Coming up, Instagram makes its return. And we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
Here it is. Question 1. Which classic Christmas character famously stole Christmas from the Who's of Whoville?
Jam Nation. We have the Magnificent Seven. The fourth last time we will do the Magnificent
Wow, you're
Seven.
right. The fourth
This is it.
last.
The fourth last time. Savour it. You got to savour it.
I will.
Although I hate when people say savour it. I never do that. I'm a guts. I just go through life.
Oh, I know.
I don't stand and stop and count the sheep or smell the roses.
No, you never do any of that.
I just rip through
You know
life.
when you eat chocolate, I scoff it very quickly.
Yep.
Harley will have a tiny bite, just put it down, another tiny bite, to the point where I think he does it deliberately.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to say, look,
You just
you've
wanna-
lost the right to eat that now. I'll take it, thank
Don't
you.
muck around. Just eat that
What kind of chocolate eater are you?
I just guts through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no savouring.
I guts through everything.
Every caller that makes it to air today is getting a Lindt Dubai-style chocolate pack.
Ooh.
The land of chocolate.
I've had to move it away from me because it's so delicious. I'll hoover that up in no time.
John is in Campbelltown.
Hello, John.
Good morning, how are you?
Very well.
Great, John.
So you're getting some chocks. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Which classic Christmas character famously stole Christmas from the Who's of Whoville?
The Grinch.
The
That
Grinch.
Grinch. Who won the 2025 Formula One World Drivers' Championship?
Unfortunately, Norris.
I know.
Yeah.
But Oscar Piastri, wasn't he just so classy in defeat? So good.
It's not fun when you watch the race and the person who comes fourth wins it in a way.
Yeah, I know, but how he handled himself.
Oh, no, he was great. Piastri's great.
But that was really good.
But it's not like Bathurst where you just want to see who's across the line first.
Yeah.
Question number 3, let's play Sing It Back, John.
Sing it for me, sing it back.
Just sing it to me.
Sing it back to me.
When they stop singing, it's over to you.
Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow.
Go.
How wonderful it is for Christmas.
No.
John.
You've let the boob lay down and you've let yourself down, John.
Sandra's in the Blue Mountains.
Hi, Sandra, it's over to you. You start singing and you are
Take
getting
a
some
look
shock.
at the
Go.
Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
I think that's it.
Beginning to look a lot like
Put you in the
Christmas.
Martin Place singing the carols.
What's the 5 and 10 that's glistening in the song?
Are you asking me?
Do you know, Sandra? I don't know.
I'm guessing it's a shop, do you think? A corner shop?
Oh,
the 5 and 10.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. Glistening.
Thought it might have been a train.
I thought it was Mrs. Boob.
Side boob.
In Australia's recent FIFA World Cup draw, which host nation were they placed alongside? Was it A, USA, B, Canada, or C, Mexico?
Who are we in the pool with?
My husband says, what did you say? USA.
USA. He's right. Which ban officially starts tomorrow, Sandra?
Oh, the under-16 social media access.
That's the one.
Which Aussie cricketer is making their highly anticipated return for the next Ashes test?
Mountains boy Pat Cummins.
That's the
Look at you go.
one.
You don't need your husband on this one.
And question 7. This is where it all happens. Which party did Barnaby Joyce announce that he's joining? Oh, Sandra.
Sandra, I can't believe it.
She who hesitates allows someone else to get some chocolate.
Jonesy and Amanda. Sam Nation.
Podcast.
We're into the Magnificent Seven, and we're up to question number 7.
It's going to David in Rudy Hill. Hello, David.
Good morning.
David, do you like chocolate?
I do, and my wife loves it even more.
Well, what about this? You are getting Lindt Dubai-style chocolate pack. This is from Lindt Chocolates. You can get it at Lindt Chocolate Shops, lindt.com.au. But you're getting a whole barrel of stuff, and this Dubai chocolate is spectacular. So
The land of chocolate.
that's it. Let's go to question number 7. Over to you, Brendan. You ask the big ones.
David, how do you feel about being the 4th last time on the Magnificent Seven? This is the 4th last time we'll do this.
I just want to say long-time listener, first-time caller.
Oh,
I'm coming at the right time.
Why have you left it so long?
Because I'm a tradie, and I'm busy at this time.
You're on the tools.
I'm a landscaper.
Yeah, well, it's all right. You're on the
grassy tools,
the grass packer or the edger.
A good old brush cutter.
Brush cutter, love those things.
I use one of those on my legs.
This is the stuff you've been missing out on.
That's right.
Which party did Barnaby Joyce announce he's joining, David?
Oh, One Nation.
That's it. We'll talk further about that throughout the show.
Congratulations, you won the Jam Pack. It's all coming your way, David. A family pass to Taronga Zoo, a wild summer with wildlife, adventure and stunning harbour views. 20% off online tickets. You've got more Lindt chocolate as well. The Dubai Star Chocolate Pack.
Another one, so you've got two.
You've got two amounts of chocolate.
Excellent.
And Jonesy and Amanda caricatures for you to colour in some standard pencils. David, anything you'd like to add to this?
Oh, just all the tradie guys out there today to stay well hydrated in this weather.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wear a hat, stay hydrated, get your sunscreen on.
Thank you, David.
100%.
Thanks, David.
Well done, mate. Well done. Have a good remainder of the day. The Magnificent Seven, the third last time we will do it, will be
This
tomorrow.
never gets old until now.
Are you over the Magnificent Seven?
I'm over you counting them down.
I like to count stuff down. That's what I do.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Well, I can see that you're excited. Your nipples are erect. So let's get started.
It's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
Thumbing through the Jalmanac, our big book of musical facts.
For our fourth last time.
And it would be an auspicious moment for this as well. On this day in 1989, do you remember where you were when Roxette released The Look? I actually do remember
where were you?
I just started in radio. It came out in January of 1990. That's when it started to chart. And I know I'm getting a bit emotional about this right now. But it was this day. It was 1989. It was released,
right?
But then in the January, that's when it really
was. This their first big hit?
Yeah, I think so. There was other ones. They had Listen to Your Heart and blah, blah, blah.
Good old Marie and Perth.
Well, Marie's dead now, isn't she?
Yeah, well, that's how graciously you've told the news.
Well, no, it just didn't happen. Anyway, in 1995, they released another duo of it, The Look 95, which was different. Then in 20...
Hang on a sec. So they released the same song again, but just a tiny bit different.
Yeah, and then 2015...
another one.
They mucked around with the pause. You know, there's a pause in there.
We like to fill that with our own things.
No, well, because it goes for a long time. And you will see this when we play this particular song. The pause is huge. But in 1989, they could do things differently back then. No one's got any time now.
That's because as everyone gets older, their pores on their skin get bigger. Should we just play it?
Good old big pause over there.
Jam Nation.
As you can see, the pause here was infinitely longer than that of the current versions. In 1989, you just had more time to do stuff. Perhaps Pearl would go backstage and make a fondue.
All right, and Marie would build a yurt.
She would build a yurt.
This pause is so big, I fell over in it and broke my leg.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
Jam Nation.
Gold 101.7. Hello there. It's Jonesy and Amanda. Not every day you hear Roxette, the OG from 1989, with the original pause. That is a fully sick 25-second pause. Because back in 1989, you could do stuff like that. Now we've got no time. We're this and that. You know, it's sad. I lament those days.
Well, we could have a longer pause.
Yeah, but sometimes you've got to pause and talk about your feelings.
No, you're the last person in the world who wants to do that.
I got no time for that crap. Sunny, 31 degrees in the city, 39 in our west. Right now it's 19. It is 16 to 7.
I heard someone say something very interesting recently about jaywalking. Now, when we grew up, I never knew what jaywalking was. I think I just heard it on American shows like Brady Bunch. And I thought it meant...
little jaybird, isn't it?
Well, I thought it meant just walking diagonally across the road. I never knew actually what it meant. And I guess it means crossing where there isn't a pedestrian crossing. Did you know that that's what jaywalking
Yeah,
is?
I knew that.
I didn't even know that.
I got fined in Hawaii for it when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah, with my nana. We were
The
walking.
Americans
Yeah, because they
enforce
take it very seriously.
It's
When I was steady on,
They've criminalised it.
Yeah.
And let me tell you how it's come about and why it's called jaywalking. In the 1910s and 20s, American cities were just chaotic. You would have pedestrians, you had horses, you'd have carriages, vendors, street carts, all moving in all directions around the streets. It was just chaotic. So when the people were when a certain motor industry was trying to encourage people to buy cars, they had to try and clear people out of the way because it wasn't safe to have all this life happening on the road while they wouldn't even have roads, while a giant moving chunk of metal was making its way towards you. So the automobile industry of America had a great idea. Here's how they cleared their path. At the time, there was a word used in a derogatory way, and that word was jay. And that meant someone who was unsophisticated or naive, like a hick, a country hick in a way. So the automotive industry said that if you stepped out into the street, you were a jaywalker. You were a naive hick who couldn't survive in the city, and you were a fool.
Oh.
You're an idiot. You're an unsophisticated person who doesn't understand how the city works. So I had a whole lot of ads around all of this, putting in the mind that you're a fool if you're the one crossing the road. So initially the roads were for everybody. You could walk, you could have your horse, you could do all of this. Suddenly, pedestrians were made to be fools if they wanted to step out onto the road. They got everyone involved. They got schools involved. They had Boy Scouts involved. There were advertisements everywhere, and they persuaded people that the blame lay with the pedestrian, not the car.
Yeah.
So they shamed people into leaving the streets to the vehicles only, and they started, of course, then criminalising the act of stepping out onto the street. So that's what the expression jaywalking was. It was you're an unsophisticated hick of a person if you think you can just walk across the street.
Now we celebrate them. Now Johnny Fool pedestrian just wanders around everywhere and people just stop. Have you noticed that lately?
Maybe what we should do is have them wear a pair of dungarees with a hayseed out of their mouth and go, get off the road, you crazy little hick.
I like learning stuff on this show.
You will always learn stuff on this show, Brendan.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms to the pub test. The act of mopping up sauce with bread in generally considered acceptable and even a compliment to the chef in many cultures. In Italy, this practice is known as fare la scarpetta.
What does that mean?
To do the little shoe. It's a way to show appreciation for the food and to avoid waste.
Why is it a little shoe? Is it like mopping it up, like with your shoe?
Scoop it up. In France, while it's not perfect etiquette, it's acceptable behaviour at the table as it's seen as a compliment to the chef. But in China, it is considered rude to clean your plate with bread as it may imply that the host did not provide enough food.
When I went to China years ago with Beyond 2000, if you asked for rice at the end of them, if you asked for a big thing of rice, that was considered rude because it meant they hadn't fed you enough.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't, in the privacy of your own home, mop up sauce with bread?
Yeah, we're talking about when you're at a restaurant.
That's the thing. Who wouldn't do it at home? But I don't know do I do it in a restaurant? I'm not sure. I don't know if I'd feel comfortable.
I'm very mindful of it when I'm in a restaurant.
Would you lick your plate?
No. Yeah, of course I would.
How about at home?
I can't deal with people licking plates.
No, even at home I wouldn't do that either.
And people drinking, and you do it when you're eating cereal and you drink the milk.
Not at a restaurant.
I can't deal with that.
Only in the privacy of our office.
When it all turns to slop and you will drink.
When have I ever done that?
I've seen you do it, and I just went, oh, no.
Where have I done that? Not in a restaurant.
Not in a restaurant, no, but just in private company.
Well, let me tell you what I've seen you do. You pick hairs out of your nose, and I've had to watch you.
This isn't
and you've done it in a restaurant.
This isn't that. This is mopping
I'm sorry if I've offended you, Brendan.
No, I'm just saying there's a line, okay? And you cross that line.
Is this a line for you?
I think I'm very discreet about it. I would have no judgment towards someone, but if someone did
it sounds like you've got a lot of judgment.
You know, I've got very particular styles with eating.
You can't watch anyone eat cereal. You've told me that.
No
Even
way.
out of a bowl. So where does that leave me? If I can't even eat out of a bowl.
But you go the opposite. You get the big bowl and...
I do not.
And then it runs down your face. It's like you're in a solo commercial.
When have I ever done that?
Last week.
Brendan, this is a place
Wednesday.
of truth, and I don't appreciate what you're saying.
That's all by the by.
I don't think I use bread to sop up the thing. If I do,
Even the words.
I know. Look at you. Look at your face. You've just said you don't mind it.
I don't like it. I don't like. No, I don't. I don't like talking about it. Gives me the ick.
Do you mind if I ask Brian? Because you're really weird, Brian.
No.
What do you think?
What, eating cereal out of a
No,
bowl?
no. Which I don't think you've ever seen me do that.
I have.
What about a piece of bread across the plate, scoop up the sauce in a restaurant?
No, I think it makes you look a bit gutsy.
Yeah, that's true. And uncouth.
Says the man who picks hairs out of his nose in front of me.
That's not about that.
What do you think? Mopping up sauce with your bread in a restaurant. Will our friendship last till the end of the week? Does it pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Jonesy and Amanda. It's with great sadness that I announce this.
You're leaving? Wait!
No.
Oh, I mean, great.
Right on.
Barnaby Joyce has joined One Nation. If history tells us anything, that relationship always ends well, doesn't it?
She's had a lot of male political suitors.
In the time. Now it's Barnaby and Pauline. They did the media circuit, Channel 10 News Plus. They did that.
And the happy couple, Barnaby Joyce and Pauline Hanson, join us now from Tamworth. Look at you two. Thanks for your time today. Barnaby, I've got to start with you. What was it that got you over the line, mate? Was it the sandwich steak press? Was it the pie? What on earth has Pauline promised you?
You know, that steak looked really good in that Breville.
I've got a little birdie. I've been talking to a little birdie. We think we might do that for TikTok tomorrow. Because a sandwich press can't get hot enough. That's why it goes all watery.
It's a good weapon in prison, though, if you're ever in there.
A watery steak.
Yes. Then they went on 88.9 Tamworth Community Radio.
Oh, wow.
Barnaby, congratulations on the move. Congratulations on the pickup, Pauline Hanson.
Barnaby.
Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful, mate.
Oh, all three voices were awful.
Really extending their reach there.
The only saving grace for them is that when they did their community radio interview, it wasn't with this guy.
You two there from the Joshua Tree album with or without you. Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
Oh, talk about a wet steak.
What happened to that guy?
What happened to that guy? Did he get any better? I don't know. I wonder about him.
Jam Nation.
I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not going to take this anymore.
When you're in the privacy of your own home, you can do what you like. If you want to eat out of a dog bowl, if you want to lick the sauce off your plate, do it. Brendan's pulling a face. It's not my thing, but if it's yours and you're in the privacy of your own home.
If I was by myself, starving to death, I still wouldn't lick a plate.
Wouldn't you?
No. I don't think I ever have in my life.
You're someone who doesn't care about so many things, but food congeal, this kind of watching people eat. Look at even your face now. You're pulling a face. You really struggle with this. Would you mop up sauce with a piece of bread in a restaurant?
I would do that. I don't know if I'd do it in a restaurant so much. I'd do it very discreetly. I'd be like Brad Pitt in Ocean's 11. You know when he ate...
Like handsome?
When he ate in Ocean's 11, did you notice that he was always eating? Every scene, him and George Clooney, he was eating, but he was so just uber with his eating.
If you saw him in a restaurant and you looked over and saw him sopping up the
He
sauce,
would do it very discreetly.
And you think that was okay?
He'd break a little bit off.
What if you saw him drink some cereal milk?
Out of a bowl?
Out of a bowl.
Brad Pitt would not do that. There's something wrong with people that do that.
Mopping up sauce with your bread in a restaurant, does it pass the pub test?
Absolutely, it passes the pub test. When you've got your garlic prawns and all your sauce, you've got to use that bread to soak it up.
100%. That's the best part. End of the meal, you can't complain. You've got to get the sauce with the bread, all the juices all at once for the bread. Love it.
Look, perhaps not in a restaurant, but most definitely at home. In fact, growing up, we used to go back and get more sauce so we could get more bread to do more of la scarpetta growing up, because my mother used to make the best pasta sauce, not going to lie. But maybe not in a restaurant, definitely at home.
It all comes down to where you're eating. Like, if it's
in a fancy restaurant? No. If it's just a family one, a down-to-earth type place, yeah, go for it. What makes you happy? I mean, there's more things in the world we need to worry about except this.
No, this is the big issue.
This is the big stuff. This is what the pub test is. We lean into the small things and we sop it up.
Jam Nation.
Well, it seems that every dictionary has had its word of the year. We've had AI slop. We've had, dare I say it, 6-7. We've had all of that.
6-7.
We've now had Pantone release the colour of the year.
Who are Pantone?
Pantone is a colour institute. They every year select the colour of the year. And in the past, like for example, last year, Mocha Moose. I thought he was a wrestler. That was colour of the year.
Is that brown?
Oh, presumably. Peach Fuzz the year before. So I've shaved off my chin every month.
Yeah.
We've had Tangerine Tango in the past. We've had Living Coral. So these are specifically chosen to be colour of the year, which I'm sure is very influential in interior design, in blah, blah, blah. This year, are you ready?
Has grey been in there? Because everyone loves grey lately. Grey cars, grey houses.
I know, but it just wouldn't. The thing is, it wouldn't be called grey.
Oh, it wouldn't be called grey.
It'd be 50 Shades of Shading or something. It wouldn't just be called grey. So this year, are you ready? A drum roll, please.
Yep.
This year's colour of the year is Cloud Dancer, which is white. It's white. And this is what they have said about it. A lofty white neutral whose aerated presence acts as a whisper of calm and peace in a noisy world, etc., etc. A billowy white imbued with serenity, it invites true relaxation and focus. I thought you put it on your walls.
Yeah.
And allowing the mind to wander and creativity to breathe, etc. So Cloud
What shade
Dancer,
of white is it? Is it?
Have a look. It's just, to my eye, white.
Yeah, because my wife had a car and it was Arctic white, and I love that. It really
Excuse me, that is not Cloud Dancer.
No, there's 50 shades of white. There's a lot of white.
Of course there are. This, though, has not been without its controversy. You wouldn't think colour of the year could stir people up. But have a listen to this woman. Her name is Darling Marcel. Her real name is Kathleen. She's a jewellery designer. She studies colour. She studies art. And she's furious that Pantone has chosen this colour.
But Pantone is a multi-million-dollar business who deals in the meanings of color. They are color experts and know exactly what different colors feel like and imply. White, neutral colors, and minimalism have all long been on the side of racism. The original intent of minimalism was to erase culture. Many non-white cultures are full of color and ornate designs. Upscale, minimalist, all-white designs have long signified wealth, status, and class.
Thank you. So she's saying, and it goes on for ages, she says this is a dog whistle. This is reflecting what people are seeing on the streets. We're trying to get rid of people of colour by choosing Cloud Dancer as the colour. I know. Well, last year was Mocha Moose. Yeah. That's what she's saying is the world has changed and this year it's white.
Well, what's wrong with Mocha Moose? Mocha Moose last year, white this year.
I thought this was just a paint chart, silly old me. The only white that you need to know about is the white of Richie Benaud's jacket as told by the 12th man.
The cream one, the bone, the off-white, the white, the ivory or the beige, love.
Yes, I know, love.
I can argue about that too.
I could listen to that all day.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Jonesy.
Amanda.
Tips for announcers trying to get a career in radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
So 3.5 shows to go.
4.5. No, 3.5.
3.5 shows to go.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? How am I going to go getting up in the morning?
Well, actually, interesting you say that. We have had a very perverse sleep pattern for so long. Coming up next, we are going to be talking to a sleep expert from California about how we readjust, what it's meant to our bodies to have done this for so long.
That's nice.
That's nice.
That's nice. Because, no, I'm talking about the Woolies.
Yes, look at this.
They're giving us a gift.
Woolies Feed the Crew have provided all of this.
Look at it. They've got, what have they got there? You got like a...
Look, we've got a Wally the Wombat loaf cake.
Goodness, look at that.
It's got a face on it.
I know.
We've got a biscuit pudding. We've got fruit mince tarts. Look at this, a smash cake.
A smash cake?
It's like a gingerbread house but made of chocolate.
Yeah, smash it up.
Can I smash it?
Oh, geez, anger there.
Oh,
yeah, so it's a gingerbread.
Look at that. Yum, it's a big cake.
Is it like the Donald Trump gingerbread White House that they had?
No, that's actual renovation.
No, they demolished 20% of it. And what else? You got some bonbons? Let's crack a bonbon. Yeah. Well, now, do you hold it from the outside or the inside?
I hold it from the inside. All right, I'll hold it from the outside, but then no one pops one.
There you go. Oh, you won.
Oh, let me have a sniff. Do you want the joke?
Yeah, sure. I'll set my sides.
What do you call Santa at the beach? Fatso? No. Sandy Claus. That's what you get.
All right, that's what you get. Thank you, Woolies. That's very nice of you. Shop in store or online this festive season.
Yum!
Woolworths, the fresh food people. See what I did there? You didn't even notice.
This is fabulous.
This is fabulous.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation podcast.
Gold 101.7, that is U2. That's our first Christmas song for the year.
I like hearing
that.
that.
Bono, bit of U2 Christmas.
We've got all the Woolworths
Baby, come home for
Christmas
Christmas.
food here. It's feeling Christmassy. Tell you what, tell you who's celebrating right now, and that is Cher. 50 years after the end of her second marriage, she's getting married again. She's already been married twice before. She was married to Sonny Bono.
And then Greg Allman.
So
that was like 7 days or something.
Yeah, that was a tumultuous
Wasn't
relationship.
she engaged to Gene Simmons from Kiss?
Maybe engaged, but not married.
Yeah.
So 50 years after she last was married, she is now engaged, and she wants to do it when she turns 80. Parts of her are substantially younger than that, as we know. So she is 79. He is 39. His name is, let me have a look here. It'd be nice if I know what his name. His name is Alexander Edwards, or AE as he's known. And so, yes, this is what's happening. She wants to get married just ahead of her 80th birthday. He will probably be ahead of his 40th birthday.
Yeah, nice.
But Madonna, she's 38 years older than her partner at the moment.
Who's Madonna going out with now?
Don't know.
It could be anyone, really.
I think it's probably a dancer, isn't that normally?
It'd be
how
a
that
dance.
goes?
She likes the dance.
Tony Bertuccio, if I remember correctly. She's going out with him.
Of course. Does she like the guy because he's got a firm backside?
Maybe. But, this is what was happening in her life when he was born. So she was 40 when he was born.
Okay, I like this stuff.
So not only was she at the beginnings of her career, she'd had a career, it had died off. She was having a resurgence of a career. Imagine being on your second career when your husband's born.
So 40 years ago was 1985.
She was making Witches of Eastwick. She was making Suspect. She was making...
Yeah.
So I Found Someone.
Suspect was great.
Yeah, that was great. So all of this
When
was
was
resurgence.
Moonstruck?
Moonstruck was around that time as well. So this was her full comeback era. If I could turn back time, I've got a firm backside. That song was around that time. So all that was happening when he was in a little crib.
You'd give Cher a go, wouldn't you?
Would you?
I would, yeah, for sure.
Would she need some WD-40? I'm not sure.
Like Chris Brown was telling a story about Jerry Hall. Is that true? That Jerry Hall
tried to crack on to him when they were on the project together.
Yeah, and I said to Brownie, it's like getting to drive an old Model A Ford or something like that.
You'd do it.
You'd have a go.
But then she goes on to marry Rupert Murdoch.
And he's probably thinking the same. I'll have a go.
I'll tap that.
It's like sometimes a guy will bring me an old Harley and say, do you want to ride it? And I go, yeah, I'll take it for a spin.
Answers to the name of Cher.
It's got a suicide shift.
Good on her. Good on her. So anyway, Cher and Anthony and Alexander Edwards.
Yep.
I wish you all the best.
Just put a drip pan under her, mate, so she doesn't leak in the driveway.
That's not nice.
Jam Nation.
Well, after 20 years of our alarms going off at an ungodly hour, Brendan, yours is 3:25. Mine is 4 a.m. Things are about to change dramatically next year. We're going to have to get used to a whole new sleep routine. What damage has been done to our bodies over the last 20 years? Well, we thought we'd go to the best of the best to get some sound advice. The world-renowned sleep specialist, all the way from California, Dr. Michael Bruce. Yep. Hello, Michael. How are you?
I am wonderful, Amanda. How are you? First of all, why do you get an extra 20 minutes of sleep and Jonesy doesn't? What is he doing that extra time, I wonder?
I wonder the same thing.
I come here and open up the shop. I put up the shutters. I put the fruit out on the streets.
I come in, Michael, and it looks to me like he's been watching old episodes of The Love Boat on the computer in here, so he's been...
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Wouldn't surprise me at all.
A lot of research.
Well, the fact that we have been doing these hours for so long Has that done any damage to us, the fact that we've had that unusual schedule?
So it's a great question. And so I want to start off by saying probably not. So here's the good news is when we look at people who are shift workers, and let's be fair, you guys are shift workers, right? You get up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. You're at work by what time?
20 past 4.
5 o'clock?
I'm here at 20 past.
5 o'clock, right? And so that makes you an early bird or kind of a shift worker. It would be much worse if, for example, you had to work throughout the nighttime. So at least you're getting towards the beginning of the morning time. So that's, first of all, number one. Number two, it's going to take some time. This is not going to be a boom overnight. Everything's going to feel better and I'm going to be able to kind of rock and roll because your body has gotten so used to waking up at that particular time. And so a shift like this, I would argue, is probably going to take your body somewhere between a week to a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks to completely adjust and get kind of back onto your normal, quote, normal schedule. Now, there's a couple things that you can do to help that out or speed that up. Number one, when you start waking up at a halfway decent time, make sure you get sunlight within 15 or 30 minutes of you waking up, because sunlight turns off the melatonin faucet in your brain and helps you relieve any of that brain fog. You're used to waking up when it's pitch black at night these days. And so all I want you to do is do me a favor and wake up. Let's say it's at 6:30, 6:45. Walk outside and take your breakfast outside or take your morning coffee outside once you're able to do that into the new schedule. I think that will be super duper helpful. Number one, sunshine helps get rid of that melatonin. Number two, 15 minutes of it makes vitamin D in your body. Vitamin D turns out to be a circadian pacemaker. So this is another thing that will help your body's rhythm kind of click back in. But the biggest thing is you've got to pick one wake up time and stick to it 7 days a week. Consistency is super duper important for the two of you.
Right.
And is that for everybody in everyone's lives, or just when you're shifting your rhythms like this?
So great question. So first of all, generally speaking, it is for everybody, but it's specifically important for the two of you because when you're making this shift, you're basically going to have to rewrite the code in your brain for your body, and you have to do it over and over and over until your body gets it. Your body has to do something for approximately 28 days for your circadian rhythm to reset. So by having that chosen wake up time, let's say, for example, you chose, 6:45, 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe even not that early. But if you did do that early, then get up, and including the weekends. That's the killer. I know it's not fun, but if you can, what happens is it turns out that your melatonin at night is directly affected by what time you wake up in the morning. Right. So to be clear, if you wake up in the morning at a variable time, then your melatonin at night becomes variable. But if you wake up at a consistent time, then your melatonin at night becomes consistent. Jonesy, you look like you got a question.
Yeah, no, what's your go-to hack for going to sleep? I've heard all these things about you count to 20 and then you keep counting to 20, all these things.
No. So number one, go to bed when you're tired. A lot of people have a tendency to go to bed too early and think, I need to get my 8 hours. I want to be super clear. 8 hours is a myth, especially for you guys. It's just not something that you're probably going to be able to get on the regular. Don't give yourself a hard time about it. If you can in the future start getting more sleep because you've been kind of sleep deprived for so long, I would say absolutely do that. The biggest hack that I can tell you is number one, consistency. Number two is in terms of falling asleep. My favorite thing to help lower your heart rate and get you relaxed is something called 4-7-8 breathing. I can teach it to you right now. It'll take you 2 seconds. Are you ready?
Right.
Yeah.
So you slowly breathe in through your nose for a count of 4. Your eyes are closed and you're imagining the number. So you imagine a 4, then a 3, then a 2, then a 1. Then you hold for 7 and you imagine that number 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a hold. Then you push out for a count of 8. Now that's a harder one to do, right? And so you push out, again, thinking about the count of 8. You do this for about 10 or 15 cycles. And what it ends up doing is it lowers your heart rate, which allows for you to enter into the state of sleep. You can't enter into sleep with the heart rate above 60. So anything you can do to lower your heart rate is going to be beneficial. This breathing technique in particular works great But if it's too complicated for some of the listeners, they can do something called box breathing, which is just breathe in for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, breathe out for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, right? It kind of makes like a little box like that.
Sure.
I find those to be some of the best things to do in order to help people fall asleep fairly quickly. Then, of course, there's always alcohol, right? So let's talk about that for half a second, right? So should you drink yourself to sleep? The answer is categorically no. And there's a bunch of reasons why. However, I know I'm giving you some bad news, but you can still have one drink. You can still have a glass of wine with dinner. I don't have a problem with that as long as it's far enough away from lights out, about 3 hours. So if you stop drinking about 3 hours before lights out, limit yourself to 1 to 2 drinks, I think you're going to be okay. That can make you sleepy. The other big thing, Jonesy, that I think people don't really think about is you got to move your body a lot during the daytime for it to get tired enough to sleep, right? So people who sit around all day and they just don't do anything, it's really hard for them to sleep. I know you guys have a tendency while on the radio, but when you're off the radio, I know you're both active. Activity is the thing that absolutely helps you. And so one of the things I want to recommend after next week, when you have all this extra time on your hands and you're doing all this new stuff, wake up at the same time every day, go outside and get sunshine in the morning, but do yourself a favor and be active. See if you can get somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes of activity every day. That will absolutely help you fall asleep at night.
There you go.
Wow.
This is
you are a gun. Thank you.
And what about sex? Does that help?
Yeah. Does what help sex? Absolutely it does. But it's interesting because when you have sex turns out to be more important. So it turns out that most people, so we did a survey looking at this in particular. Turns out most people have sex between 10:30 and 11:30 at night. You want your hormone profile to be a very particular way if you're going to have sex. Right? You want estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, cortisol, and adrenaline to be high, right? And you want melatonin, the sleep hormone, to be low. Most people have sex between 10:30 and 11:30 at night. What do you think their hormone levels look like? The opposite, right? Melatonin is high and all those things that you need are low. So that's hint number 1 as to when is the best time for sex. But hint number 2 is if you happen to be having sex with somebody who was born biologically male, what do most men wake up with in the morning? An erection. If that's not Mother Nature telling you when to use that damn thing, I don't know what is. So I recommend morning sex. Get some toothpaste, wash your mouth out, then hop back in bed. You'll be surprised. When we surveyed people afterwards, they said their connection was better, and men said that their actual erectile function was better.
There you go. So my wife loves morning sex. I'm not here though. That's the problem.
She's just with a tube of toothpaste at
Dr.
home.
Michael Bruce, this has been great. I could talk to you all day. Thank you for joining us.
This has been brilliant, and thank you.
Always a pleasure. If people want to learn more, swing on over to sleepdoctor.com.
There it is.
Brilliant.
Thank you very much.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Damn Nation.
Podcast.
Grab right now.
Who wants some free money? Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Exit light, 10 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, $1,000.
You can make it $2,000 by answering a bonus question, but it is double or nothing.
Brian is in Pitt Town.
Hey, Brian.
Hello. Hey, Jonesy and Amanda.
Brian, you're already a winner because every caller who makes it to air today gets a Lindt Dubai-style chocolate pack.
Oh, nice.
The land of chocolate.
So you've got the chocks, but let's see if we can get you some money as well. We have 10 questions, Brian. We've got 60 seconds. If you're not sure, say pass, all right, because we might have time to come back.
Yeah.
All right, Brian, good luck because here we go. Here comes question number 1. What river runs through Brisbane?
The Brisbane River.
Question 2. Which international competition did Jennifer Hawkins win in 2004?
Miss Universe.
Question 3. Cantaloupes are also known as what?
Pass.
Question 4. What type of animal was Baloo in the Jungle Book?
Bear.
Question 5. Which city is nicknamed the City of Love?
Paris.
Question 6. Dialysis is used to treat disease of which organ of the body?
Kidneys.
Question 7. What book begins with Call Me Ishmael?
Pass.
Question 8. What name is given to the Japanese art of folding paper?
Origami.
Question 9. Which musician adopted a symbol instead of his name in 1993?
Prince.
Question 10. What vegetable takes its name from the capital of Belgium?
Brussels sprouts.
Question 3. Cantaloupes are known as what?
Rock melons.
What book begins with Call Me Ishmael?
Moby Dick.
Yes! Yes!
Look at that.
Wow, Brian,
With 4
you've done
seconds to spare.
it. You gave me a heart attack.
What about you, Brian? What about you?
Brian, congratulations. Oh.
Thank you.
Well, you've got chocolates. Thanks to Lint Dubai Chocolates. Brilliant.
And you got $1,000?
Got $1,000.
Oh, my God.
Do you need us to help convince you to try and double your money?
Oh.
Here comes the serious music. There's one question, a bonus question. I'm looking at it here. Brendan, put on the pants.
Well, let's ask Brian the question. Before I go pantsing up, let's ask Brian.
Are you in the mood
you have
to be tempted?
$1,000 and you could leave this place, or you can risk it all for $2,000, Brian.
Put the
brain
pants
stuff is
on.
It's very risky.
Put the pants on, Brian.
I'm putting the pants on. I'm pointing towards Pitt-Town.
The tempting pants are on. You can leave with $1,000, as Jonesy said, with our blessing.
So do all the people in Kellyville. You're getting that as well.
You're getting the backside.
It's all coming that way.
How do you feel about trying to risk it all for $2,000?
Oh, I think I'm just going to take the money and go and play it safe.
Sure,
You sure?
Yeah, I think I'd kick myself so hard if I didn't get it.
All right. So that's your decision?
Yeah, that's my decision.
Well, we're going to torture you. We're going to see, and congratulations, well done you.
Good on you, Brian.
Well, we're still going to torture you because I reckon you would have got this. Here is the question that is the bonus question with which you could have won $2,000. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Who directed the film Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still,
damn it.
Never mind.
Told you, Brian.
Brian, you've got $1,000 and congratulations.
Good work, Brian. Good work.
Thanks so much, guys. We love listening to you with the kids in the car in the morning. It's really good
brilliant. Well, Merry Christmas to all of you.
Hey, say hi.
Hi.
Dad's a genius today, and well done.
6'7", 6'7". 6'7". It's all for you. Good on you,
Thank
Brian.
you.
You have a good day.
You too, guys. Thank you.
Jam Nation.
Well, we just spoke with Dr. Michael Bruce before. He's a sleep educator. He was quite amazing, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But it's a weird thing. Having relations with somebody is one thing, but spending your life sharing a bed with someone is something else, isn't it?
I'm finding anecdotally more and more people in separate rooms.
Yeah, and it makes perfect sense to me because two people have very different sleep patterns.
Yeah.
So many women go to bed listening to full-on murder, true crime podcasts.
Yeah, I can't listen to a podcast when I'm going to sleep.
No, but lots of people do. 48% of podcast listeners in the US say that helps them go to sleep, even if they're giant murdery ones.
Yeah, that's no good. That's gonna
Someone
make
we
you
work
anxious.
with here said that what she can't stand is that her partner rubs his dry feet together in the bed. She can't handle it.
Start a fire.
You know, maybe you sleep with someone who's got the strangest sleeping habit or has to bring a gallon of lemonade to bed.
Well, what about all the CPAP machines?
All the CPAP machines.
Yeah, you got those in the bed.
Tribal drum is going to beat for This Is What I Sleep With. That's it.
Oh, what about Mrs. Vader?
Mrs. Vader.
Sure. You know, he's got the Death Star to build, all that sort of
But
pressure.
she's
and
got to
then
sleep
this.
next to that. If you're, don't forget, everyone who makes it to air today gets the Lint Dubai style chocolate pack.
This is what I sleep with.
The land of chocolate.
What have you got?
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
The Tribal Drum is beating This Is What I Sleep With.
Do you sleep next to Darth Vader every night?
I tell you, Mrs. Vader, she would have had a lot. She had to keep his helmet shiny. And then there's this.
She would have had to iron the big capes.
And also, she didn't know about Luke being his son.
Oh, so much she had to put up with.
What, now you've got a son? This is new. Anna has joined us.
Hi, Anna. What do you sleep with?
I go to bed every night with the Fart Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, no.
I honestly am surprised I have survived this marriage because of everything I see on the internet about the particles that come out. Honestly, I get up and I feel like I'm dying every morning, but now I know why.
Are they loud?
He's been doing it all his life. Oh, it's like, depending on what he eats. If it's artichokes, it's my death. If he has eggs or cheese, kebabs are the worst. Whatever comes out after the kebabs, I'm telling you, I'm dead.
Wow. Wow.
Really bad, really bad.
Well, it's now a good time to tell you you've won some chocolates.
No, I'll eat it, not him.
Yeah, keep those to yourself.
See, what do you do there? Because I guess...
Because you love him, so what do you do?
and you're
I
in
reckon
and it's
separate
your
rooms.
space.
Separate rooms.
Separate rooms. Put him in his own gas chamber.
Yeah, well, yes.
Thank you, Anna.
We're going to take more of your calls.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. While the city is still mostly sleeping, Brendan is on an early morning mission across the Harbour Bridge.
It's all about sleep. The Tribal Drummers beating This Is What I Sleep With.
We've had the big farter. What do we get now?
I am your farter. Mark has joined us.
Hey, Mark, everyone who makes it to air today gets a Lindt Dubai-style chocolate pack. Well done, you.
Awesome. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Jonesy. Hope you're well.
We are well, Mark.
What are you sleeping with?
My wife grinds her teeth, and it sounds like there's a machine out the front ripping the road up.
Ooh.
It is horrendous. Like, you can hear it from... if I open the door, she's in bed before me, I can hear her doing it while I open the bedroom door. She's had a mouth guard before that the dentist said, use this. That's like $800. Well, the dog's eaten 2 of those. So now she leaves it on the bedside table, and the dog thinks it's a chew toy. So, but it's horrendous. Like, she's literally cracked teeth from grinding her teeth.
Wow.
You know, I went to a dentist many years ago and he said to me, you grind your teeth. And I went, yes. And he said, well, stop it. And I said, well, how do I stop it at night? And he says, just in the day, consciously say to yourself, when you feel yourself grinding your teeth, say to yourself, stop it.
But how do you do that when you're
say
asleep?
Say it out loud. Well, yeah, but it actually worked. I stopped grinding my teeth.
Really?
Fun.
I ate your mouth guard, if I remember. Thank
the dog
you, Mark.
doesn't grind its teeth. Thanks, Mark. Nathan has joined us.
Hello, Nathan. What do you sleep with?
My wife, and she does not shut up. She would just keep talking and talking and talking in her sleep. And then she'll have a dream that I cheated on her, and then she won't talk to me at all.
When she talks in her sleep, is it proper sentences? Does she give you information?
Yeah, she's having a full-on conversation.
Yeah.
Full on. Like I think she's nuts.
So you'd wake up thinking she wants to talk to you?
No, because I start work at 1 a.m. and drive to Canberra every day from Penrith, and I woke up one morning and I said to her, are you okay? She goes, I'm trying to sleep.
Can't leave me alone. And that's always the way, oh, you cheated on me in my dream last night. I hate you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what she said to me. She goes, you cheated on me in my dream. I'm not talking to you. And I said, okay. Was she hot?
That's not the right answer.
Give me some more detail.
Not the right answer.
I'm already in trouble, so...
Yeah, that's true. Nathan, you're in the doghouse. You can't get more in the doghouse.
Well, you've got some Lindt Dubai chocolate to get to soothe the waters for you.
Good on you, my man. Thank you for your...
No worries. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for all your calls.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Gets My Ghoulies, the finalists have been selected. Producer Meg has gone through thousands of voice messages, weeding out the broadcastable to the non-broadcastable.
Which category was that in?
Well, we just broadcasted it. So
I know, so it's one every direction.
Yesterday's finalist, we had Baby Flushmatic, Lisa.
What gets my girlies is when us women go into labour and we ring the birthing suite and they say, oh, you're not in true labour yet, don't come in yet. Well, this happened to me. I sat on the toilet, thought I needed to go to the toilet, but it was the baby's head. I stood up, her head came out in my hand and I waddled off the toilet and accidentally had her at home. That got my girlies and I have my little girlie.
Finalist number 1. Who will be finalist number 2? We'll play it for you next.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
$20,000 on Friday. The Gets My Ghoulies finalists have been selected. Yesterday's finalist, we had Baby Flushmatic.
I came up with that name.
Very good. Today, we've got Murray.
What gets my girlies is this. Recently, I had to put in a prescription for some medication. I had to go back the next day to collect it. I walk up to the counter. I said to the girl, I'm here to collect the medication. And she said to me, you have to collect at the other end of the counter. I'll meet you there. So I walk down to the other end of the counter, wait about 10 seconds. She walks down and says, yes, how can I help you? I'm like, what? I just spoke to you.
We've dubbed that one the Far Q Chemist. Who will we have tomorrow?
We'll have another finals tomorrow, thanks to Marcel Stocks and Gravies. It is 7 to 9.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins a dinner at Hurricane's Grill, serving mouth-watering ribs and steaks for generations across Sydney.
Yum.
You can experience this at Circular Quay today.
After 20 years of waking up at the crack of dawn for breakfast, the time has finally come for us.
Yeah, we're going to turn off our early alarms. So we thought we'd talk to a sleep specialist, Dr. Michael Bruce. We spoke to him this morning to get some tips. Then we handed it over to you. How do you sleep? What does your partner do? This is what I sleep with.
The tribal drum was beating for that. Spare a thought for Mrs. Vader.
Well, spare a thought for Mark from Gladesville. He sleeps with a wife who grinds her teeth.
My wife grinds her teeth, and it sounds like there's a machine out the front ripping the road up. It is horrendous. Like, she's had a mouth guard before that the dentist said, use this. That's like $800. Well, the dog's eaten 2 of those.
You should see the dog's
The dog's got a beautiful smile.
Beautiful smile.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
We'll be back for Wednesday's show. Tomorrow, TikTok Tucker.
TikTok Tucker, Miguel Maestre is going to be joining us
Is he going to, what are we going to, we have Paella again?
I think he's just coming in for a week. You know, he's been part of this show, so a lovely celebration to send us on our way.
Maybe you can make me a Pauline Hanson steak on the Breville.
Well, I'm thinking of doing exactly that for TikTok Tucker.
As long as you don't Breville me.
It was either going to be that or it was going to be Martha Stewart's incredibly alcoholic eggnog. We couldn't work out which way to go.
I'm happy for
A bit from
either.
column A and a bit from column B.
Higo is back, although everyone heard Brian yesterday. People are talking about you, bro.
Good.
Some of them are saying nice things, Brian.
Right.
Higo is next with Christmas Free. We will be back tonight for Jam Nation. Looking forward to seeing your smiling face then.
We will see you at 6 o'clock.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby, dear, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeart app or wherever you get your podcasts. Jonesy and Amanda.
Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.